Hi, honeybee. So, tell me, are you okay? Are y'all okay? This full moon energy is almost over. I know that you guys are feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. But I wanted to come on here, at the tail end of the energy just to kind of give you guys some messages and also to reveal a new oracle deck that I just got because I love collecting oracle decks. So today we're using the plant spirit messages. This deck is more so for grounding work. It's what you need to hear, what messages you need to hear to help you do some grounding. Root chakra energy, okay? But it could be other things too. We'll see what's underneath the card and just roll with it. We have 3 crystals, one of which you might have seen in a previous video. We've got emerald on pile number 1. We got sodalite on pile number 2. And we've got green aventurine on pile number 3. And although it's green, it looks yellow, but I promise you it's green. All right, so let's talk about the crystals and the energy and the properties and all the things. But before we do, let's do some quick breathing work, release some of this energy we have, and center ourselves, okay? So we're going to do like usual, 3 breaths, okay? In through your nose, out through your mouth on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. And one more. Final one. All right, shake it off. Shake, 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 shake it off. All right. Guys, let's talk about this energy. If you've already chosen your pile, that's great, but let me tell you about these crystals we got, all right? So pile number 1, we have emerald. Emerald is more so for the Taurus, Gemini, and Aries. So if you have that in your top 3, this is definitely for you, baby. Especially with this Aries energy too, this full moon, you might want to pick up an emerald if you're an Aries, okay? But anyways, this is known as the stone of successful love. It does strengthen relationships. It'll encourage loyalty and promote harmony. It'll also enhance your intuition, your wisdom. It'll also promote emotional healing, compassion, and patience. Okay? It's good for your heart chakra. I know we're talking about root chakra with the cards today, but heart chakra energy, that's also good. And it's interesting because the cards, the color are green, yellow, brown, right? So heart, sacral, I believe, is yellow. Yeah, anyways, moving on. I'm just rambling at this point. Okay, moving on. Pile number 2, we've got sodalite. So sodalite is good for your throat chakra, which I definitely need right now. Excuse me. It's also good for your third eye. Okay, so the zodiac for this would be for Sagittarius. So if you're a Sagittarius in your sun, moon, or rising, this is definitely a crystal for you. It helps encourage logical thinking and rational decision making. It's a great stone for intuition, communication, truth, and balance. It looks a lot like the lapis lazuli, but it's not. As you can see, it's not as deep blue as the lapis. But it supports clear communication and self-expression. It also is good for if you deal with some anxiety. It does help calm panic attacks, it soothes the mind, and it does bring about emotional balance. All right, pile number 2. So throat and third eye and grounding root chakra work is what you need to focus on, pile number 2. Pile number 3, we have the green Aventurine. This is a lucky stone, but it also, promotes growth and confidence, prosperity. It's called the Stone of Opportunity. So it'll definitely help you with your career, your wealth, but it also encourages personal growth, optimism, and motivation. It's good for your heart chakra. So another heart chakra stone, and it's good for Aries and Leo. So we got a lot of fire energy on this table today. I'm starting to believe my collective is a lot of fire, and that's okay. I love it. Keep me warm, baby. It's getting cold. But yeah, Aries, especially with the super moon, like I mentioned earlier, pick you up this emerald that I mentioned on pile 1, but also the green aventurine on pile number 3. If you're an Aries, you might want to check out both pile number 1 and pile number 3, as that could be your message. Both messages. All right. So now that we've gone over the crystals and the properties, are y'all ready to get into these cards? Y'all ready? Yeah, I think y'all ready. Pile number 1, let's get into it. Hey, pile number 1, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. All right, you've chosen the emerald. We've already discussed the properties of the emerald in the intro. If you need a reminder, please rewind. I might give a couple reminder refreshers here, here and there throughout the reading. But let's see what the card is for you. What's going on, pile number 1? We have the wormwood plant. Oh, wormwood. And it's interesting. It's, okay, so just let's look at the picture. We've got green, a lot of green. Looks like there's some blue. Yeah, a lot of blue here in the background. Okay. Intuition, emotion, heart. Emotion, heart. Transformation, truth, and bitterness. What heart truth have you been avoiding that holds your freedom? It's time to get real with yourself, pal number 1. It's time to check in with your emotions, okay? Really look inward and be honest with yourself. Sometimes the truth hurts, especially when it's about yourself, right? But how do we grow if we aren't real with ourselves? How do we evolve, right? No one's perfect. No one's supposed to be perfect. There's some people who might be close too, but nobody is perfect. We all have something that we need to work on to be better, to do better, right? So what is it? What have you been avoiding that's holding you back? What is it that you might need to let go of? What do you might have to bring in? Wormwood is a very toxic plant in high amounts. It should never be ingested unless, you have some kind of professional guidance, but just don't ingest it, right? Don't eat it, right? I would assume it's bitter tasting, but also very toxic for you. So maybe there's something that you are consuming of that you need to let go. Bittersweet, huh? It might be sweet. It might be something that is habitual, something that you enjoy, but that's the sweet part, right? But the bitter part of it is it really helping you or is it hindering you? Protection, divination, banishment. If you should use this in any kind of ritual work, that would be good for that. Because traditionally it is used for protection against evil and harmful energies. It's also said to enhance psychic powers and clairvoyance and dream work. But again, it's more so for protection. Some people burn it as incense to aid in contacting, their spirit guides. Give me a moment, guys. Let me think about this for a minute. I mean, with it being such a protective plant, and you shouldn't eat it because it's toxic in high amounts. This is calling for you to watch the things that you are consuming. That could be, visually. That could be, ingesting it, actually consuming and eating it, drinking it, listening to it, your music, There's something that you need to let go of because it's giving you more harm than good. And maybe at one point it did provide some kind of benefit, but now it's not. And the plant's called wormwood. And the first thing I thought of was a parasitic worm, like a tapeworm. And like tapeworms, they latch on to you and they take your nutrients. They keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you keep getting weaker, weaker, and weaker. So I'm not a doctor, and I'm not saying that this is what's happened, but if you've been feeling not good, if you've been losing a lot of weight and you don't know why, if you've maybe eaten something in the past, like a few months to a year ago, and things have been weird since, maybe there's something going on. Maybe there is some kind of parasitic tapeworm that has attached itself to you. And if it's not physical, this could be energetically. So I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna leave it right there. Pile number 1. I'm not going to do any clarifiers like I usually do because this is a new deck. It's a new deck reveal, right? This is the first time I'm reading for you guys with this deck. So I still want to connect with it and get more comfortable with the messages. So there will be no clarifiers. We're just going to go with what I got for this card, okay? All right, I think that's all I have for you, pile number 1. You know what you need to do. Focus on, of course, your root chakra. However, focus on your heart chakra as well. Protect yourself energetically, physically. Watch the things you're consuming. And go make that appointment if you're not feeling good, okay? All right, pal number 1, I love you, honeybee. Please come back. If this did resonate, that's awesome. If it didn't, that's okay. Check out pal number 2 or pal number 3 or any of my other readings or any other reader on this channel or this platform, okay? All right, baby, I'm out of here. I will see you later. And remember, you will always catch more bees with honey. Bye, pal 1. Pal number 2. Welcome back, baby, or welcome if you're new. I didn't mean to rhyme, but sometimes it just be happening like that. Anyways, you chose the Sodalite crystal. Okay, we already talked about the properties of this crystal. If you've forgotten, please rewind and get that reminder. If it calls for it throughout the reading, I will give like a refresher on some of the properties of it, but if not, just rewind, okay? But you chose the Sodalite, pile number 2. Let's get into the reading. Let's see what's going on underneath this beautiful card. And by the way, I think I said this already, but this is a new deck, so I hope you're liking it. Okay, all right. Pile number 2. Ooh, now I want some fruit. So we've got the pomegranate. They say pomegranates are very good for you, high in antioxidants. But anyways, fertility, mystery, soul contract. What desires or destiny are you bound to? Wait, I can't read, guys. I'm blind. Okay. What desire or destiny are you bound to, even if you don't yet understand it? I'll repeat. What desire or destiny are you bound to, even if you don't yet understand it? This to me is kind of like when you're planting the seeds to something and you're watching it grow, and it seems like such a slow process because all you see is like a little leaf that's popped up out the dirt, right? Just a small little leaf or two. But you're not seeing underneath the soil. You're not seeing all the roots. Because if you were to pull that little leaf from that dirt, that soil, you would see all the roots, right? It takes time for the roots to grow and to get strong enough to attach, so then your plant or your flower or whatever it might be can grow, right? So you may be in the season right now where the seeds have been planted and you're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting. It's coming, right? Pomegranates, I mean, have so many seeds inside of them, right? And they're so small, but each seed is so juicy and it packs a punch, right? So what I'm saying is these things take time. I could also be saying, go drink you some pomegranate juice, or go get, and when I say pomegranate juice, I mean 100% palm, okay? Or go get you the actual fruit and eat you some, because you might be uh, lacking in some kind of nutrient that the pomegranate provides. So that's another thing. But I really do believe this is something that you're desiring to see, to taste the fruits of your labor. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant, pal, too? If so, congratulations early. But if not, there's some kind of birth, maybe in your career, maybe your home life, your relationship, your friendship. There's something going on here that you are waiting to see the fruits of your labor on. Okay? The seeds of the pomegranate, by the way, are often used in divination and magical offerings. So maybe you have an ancestor who likes pomegranates who's asking you to please feed them because they're hungry. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really have. I mean, it represents passion and abundance, you know. And again, it does represent life, death, rebirth. So, did an old version of you die and now a new version of you was reborn? Or is that what you are craving and wanting? Is that the goal? Okay. Let's go back to the Sodalite, right? The Sodalite, that was, like I had mentioned before, decision making, intuition, psychic abilities, communication, self expression, emotional balance. So you might be having some kind of anxieties about whatever it is that you're trying to grow. But if that's the case, just know that everything's going to be all right. I know that you can't see it yet, but as soon as you peel that pomegranate, you're going to see all the abundance just falling all over the place like a pomegranate does. So be optimistic, okay? And if there's something that you need to communicate, do it. If you need to get some kind of clarity or an ETA on something, and you have to speak up, then go ahead and speak up, baby. All right? But it's all going to work out. Even if you don't understand it, even if you don't see it growing, it's growing. Okay? All right, pile number 2, I'm going to stop right there. Like I told pile number 1, I'm not doing any clarifiers today because it's a new deck and just want to get comfortable with it, wanted to reveal it with you guys and just see how I can go with these messages. So no clarifiers, but so I hope that you got the message. I hope that it did resonate. If it didn't, that's okay. Check out pile number 1 or pile number 3, or check out any of my other readings or any other reader on this platform. All right, pile number 2, I hope that you come back, baby, and remember, you will only catch bees with honey. All right, honeybee, I'll see you next time. Bye, pile number 2. Pile number 3, welcome or welcome back. Can y'all see the design? Because I feel like my light is messing up the design, like you can't see it. I want y'all to see how pretty the back of this is. I didn't do that for any other pile, but I'm doing it for you, pile number 3. I feel like you really would appreciate the beauty and the art of this. Anyways, pile number 3, you chose the green Aventurine. Okay, we already talked about the properties. So if you've forgotten, please go back to the intro. But if it calls for it throughout the reading, I will go over the properties briefly. I'll give a quick refresher if need be. Okay, but let's get into this reading. Yeah? And I don't know if I said welcome or welcome back, but if I didn't, welcome or welcome back. All right, pile number 3. We've got the Datura. Oh, that's a creepy card. Can y'all see that? Hold on. Can y'all see? Pause the video and zoom in if you need to right here. But there is a door right here in this flower, and it looks really ominous and creepy, and yeah. Okay, let's read it. Illusion, surrender, passage. What illusion must dissolve before you can move through the gate? I'll repeat. What illusion must dissolve before you can move through the gate? Are we being a little delulu right now? Pile number 3, what's going on? I think you need, listen, you need to let it go. That's just it. Whatever delusion you're holding on to, it's stopping you. It's stopping you. It's stopping you from going forward. You've got this way of thinking, or someone's all up in your head telling you or making you feel that you can't do the things that you know that you're destined to do. It's an illusion. It's not real. Now I'm thinking of mirage. You know what a mirage is? When you think you see something when you're like dehydrated or whatever the case might be, fatigued, and you're in the heat and the elements in the desert. And you think you see something, but you really don't because you're so fatigued. You're so dehydrated. Are you dehydrated and fatigued? If so, drink some water. I need to drink some water myself. And get some rest, okay? The Tauras are very toxic flowers, like poisonous, like stay away. They actually use them in flying ointments, like to kill flies. To kill flies. Flies are very nasty insects. Ugh, God, I hate flies. And I don't even like to use the word hate, but they're just disgusting, you know? Like, there's just, ugh. And spiritually, they're even more disgusting. Look it up. You got flies in your house, get them out and pray. Okay? There is an energy that is around you, pile number 3, that is not good. I don't like it. It's toxic. I think it's somebody. Somebody is holding you back. The Taurus are gorgeous. Look at this cute little white flower. You would never think that cute little white flower is one of the most toxic plants in the world. There is somebody around you who is a snake. And I don't know why maybe snakes are significant to you, but there is somebody around you who is smiling in your face, who seems so innocent, but they're holding you back. And I don't know if it's someone you're dating, if it's someone your family, a friend, but it's someone who presents as happy-go-lucky, positive, joyful, bubbly, but at night underneath it all, they're secretly wishing for your demise. Be careful, pal number 3. Check the energy around the people you keep around you, okay? The closest people. And watch the things that you say and who you say them to. Yeah, that was heavy. And you know, another thing, moonflower. And you know, if you look at the flower, it looks like the moon is shining on that flower too. So, shadow work. Dark night of the soul work. You might need to do some shadow work and face some fears so that you can transform. Maybe you're holding your... Oh my. Okay, my voice went out as I was saying that. And I was about to say, maybe you are your own worst enemy. Maybe it's you. Maybe with this super Aries, this super moon in Aries, maybe it illuminated the things that you need to do and let go of, and illusions that you have had for yourself or whatever that you've got to surrender and let go of, so that you can finally transform and evolve. It's time to face your fears. Again, it is associated with the moon, astral travels, spiritual connections, things of that nature. So you might need to call on your spirit guides of your highest good now, and your ancestors of your highest good. Okay? Because just because they're your spirit guides or your ancestors don't mean that everybody is rooting for you. Okay? So that even goes spiritually. But yeah, and there's lots of blue, lots of deep, dark blue in this photo. So you need to go within. You need to really go within, check them emotions, check those fears, check the anxiety, check the toxicity, even if it's within yourself. If it's somebody else around you, check them without getting in trouble. Yeah, I have so much more I want to say and keep going with that pile number 3, but I'm gonna stop right there. How this could pair in with the green Aventurine, like I said, it promotes emotional calm. So, you know, it helps with decision making, physical healing, circulation, your heart. Okay? You need to focus on that heart chakra, focus on your crown chakra. Okay? Heart, crown, and root. Those are the things I want you to focus on, pile number 3. Okay? But if it is somebody, please let them go. They are holding you back. All right, pile number 3, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Okay? If you didn't, If it didn't resonate, that is okay. Please check out pile number 1 or pile number 2 or any of my other readings or any other reader on this platform. I'm not going to do any clarifiers like I told pile 1 and 2 because it's a new deck. Just wanted to reveal it to you guys, show you the cards. Again, I have to figure out this ring light and this glare situation because it's messing up the beauty of the artistry. But yeah, no clarifiers, pile number 3. So yeah, I'm rambling. I'm gonna go now. I hope that you guys have a beautiful day, okay? And remember, you will always catch more bees with honey. All right, pile number 3, I love you. Stay up, stay blessed, and keep that toxicity out of your area, okay? Keep it away. Bye, pile number 3. All right, y'all, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that you like the plant spirit messages. Again, this was just to see what you need to do some grounding. How do we ground yourself, your soul, your spirit, right? So this will be back in rotation. I have another deck that you probably see or have seen in the background. Here, I'll show you real quick, guys. I have this other deck, the Sacred Spirit reading, but I don't know, like I've read with this for a while, like, you know, a couple times actually, and I don't know. Here, let me show you guys real quick. I like it. I think the artistry is gorgeous, right? But I can't really connect with the cards, the messages. Let me show you guys a couple cards just so you can see like what I'm talking about here. This is just a bonus here. I'm not going to read these cards. I just wanted to show y'all like what they look like. But they're so big. You see these cards? I don't know if any of these messages are hitting for y'all. Pause the video and see. I'm not going to read these. I'm just putting them out here. But yeah, see these here? Right? They're gorgeous cards. It's just I don't really have that much of a connection to them. And not only that, there are some cards in here that are not appropriate for YouTube. You know, so, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. There's a reason why I haven't, you know, did a reading with these cards. It's just because I don't feel connected to them the way that I should, and I've used them quite a few times. I've had them for a few years. I don't know. This might be one of the ones I give away. Maybe I'll do a giveaway when the channel gets big enough, and I'll give this to somebody special. I don't know, we'll see. All right, guys, but I'm out of here. I've been rambling a lot. I don't know why. I'm just I got a lot to say apparently. I hope that y'all come back for another reading. I hope that you guys are enjoying this. You like the fresh new ideas. Thank you to the ones who are here in the very beginning with me in this channel. I just want to have the channel grow. I want to grow a collective of people who not only want a pick a card reading or a quick message, but people who want to be enlightened, people who like to learn. You know, I'm not going to give you just a reading. I'm going to give you some education. I'm going to give you some wisdom. I'm going to give you some affirmations, and I'm going to give you some tough love, baby, and a little bit of humor and goofiness. So if you like authenticity, if you like the underdog way of going about things, please subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, do all the things, share with anybody who you feel would enjoy this reading or these messages. And yeah, to the ones who are here, to the ones who will come, I love you all. I'm out of here. I'll be back. And remember, you will always catch more bees with honey. All right, y'all, I'm out. Love you. Bye.